Taurus, Taurus, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? It has been a time, hasn't it? I hope the Mercury retrograde is not treating you too bad. I myself am a Taurus, and I feel so far I'm dealing with it well. We've got a couple more weeks. We'll see what happens. But I'm here to do a love reading March 9th through the 16th for you, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for coming and tuning in. If you like this, if you like the energy, if it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, anything that you want. I did kind of do an introduction with Aries because I just started this YouTube channel. My name is Jane, and I've been learning the ways of tarot now for about 11.5 years. I started when I was a senior. I was going through some real rough times, and I feel like that's why a lot of people do tune into stuff like this, is because it's like, man, like, just help me out. Like, I'm trying to get on that right path. Like, I've never met somebody who wanted a reading to not do better. You know what I mean? I think we all just are like trying to do and be better right now for ourselves first, and then love. Like, love will come once we love ourselves. That's something that I've really been big on, and I've been working really hard on. And I'm trying not to work too hard on. But okay, let's see what's going on with you guys. We're gonna do March 9th through March 16th. And this is 2019, guys. Just to prove that I'm still sane. But is Barack still? Just kidding. Okay. Taurus, first, second, and third deacon. Let's see what's going on with you and your love. What can you expect, guys? What can we expect going on? Ooh. Give it a real good shuffle. Alright, I'm going to count back from 5 and then we'll shuffle the deck, okay? Here's 1, 3, and 5. Let's see what's going on, guys. My heater kicked on, so I don't know if I need to talk louder. I didn't even look at the last video before I posted it. I was just like, well, it seems right, so I'm going to post it. Alright. This is cute. Okay. The overlying energy. I think Aries got this as their underground energy too. We have the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups, he is so cute, right? He's got all those gushy feelings. It's like having a crush on somebody. Like, ooh, I got a crush. I want to offer you, like, my confession of having a crush for you. I want to tell you that you look nice because you know you look nice today. I'm kind of interested in you. So let's go ahead and, I like it. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, present position. We have the 5 of Wands here. And the 5 of Wands is indicative of a conflict. Okay, you could be at conflict with like other people. You could be in competition, possibly. Or you could be like battling some things within inside yourself right now. Some like conflicting thoughts or conflicting values. Like your values could be conflicting. Or you could be like dealing with like other people trying to get into your business and stuff. Which, like, fuck them. You do you and you worry about you, if that's the case. Okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles, you know, that's some earth element there. That's like Taurus, you know, Virgo, Capricorn. The Wands is fire. So, ooh, please don't catch the world on fire. Okay, so there's somebody interested here. There's an individual. The surrounding energy is the Seven of Swords here, and the Seven of Swords can mean that somebody's like not being honest about something right now, or somebody's trying to do something behind another person or people's back. Swinging over one of his shoulders, you have three swords here. Which shoulder is it on? Let me get my hand free. Okay, he has three swords over here, and then he has two swords over here. So, like, this man is a little heartbroken. This figure is a little heartbroken. He has three swords on this side, and then he's got two on the other side. And the two swords is indicative of, like, needing to make a decision or cutting off some ties here, not talking to somebody's stagnation. Somebody could be doing something behind somebody's back or doing something in secret. It could be you, it could be the other person. We'll find out more about it, though. But there is some conflict going around, so please just like be wary of, like, trust your gut. If you're like, oh, I don't want to be around this situation right now, don't be around it. Go and do your own thing. King of Pentacles up on that. What is happening right now is the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands is telling me that there's a lot of information coming to you. There's a lot of download. It doesn't even have to be like real, like physical, like information. Like, you could just be getting like a lot of stuff popping up in your head, and it's happening really quick, like very quickly. And if it hasn't happened yet, then it will. You could be hearing from somebody soon, and it's just going to be like all of a sudden, and you're going to be like, whoa, you know. It could be a phone call. You could get like a letter from far away, but like it's passion. It's their wands, you know. Let's go ahead and check out your crowning thoughts or a possible outcome here, because our thoughts have a lot to do with a lot of it. So I found out. And your crowning thoughts here. We have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is indicative of more conflict. Fives are kind of about like conflict, like trying to see your way out of conflict, being in the midst of conflict in regards or in correspondence to that, or that element. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm parched. This card could also mean like you're sticking up for yourself. Like, there's not a winner in the situation. Like, this individual that has taken these swords, like, he is not proud. He is not happy with himself. You see his face, like, he is not smiling. Like, he is like, oh, why did I have to do that? So it could be somebody standing up for themselves, but like being directly across, like vertically, from the Seven of Swords. Like, please be wary that people aren't trying to like humiliate you. Like, people could be trying to like talk shit or try to one up you or throw you under the bus without you knowing. And it could be somebody that like you're like having conflict with, or you could just feel like you had to up and leave up out of a situation. Maybe you had to do it in the dead of night. Maybe you needed to keep things in secret, you know, because people do walk away for a reason. But this is also a card of like theft. So we have like a thief card here, and we got like a lying, sneaky card, like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords with the Five of Wands. Makes me feel like there's some sort of conflict going on, and it's a little bit dramatic. And I don't necessarily think you want this. I feel like it's going to be revolved around this information that you're going to get swiftly. You're going to get this information very swift. It's in your past position, so this could happen very, very soon. And I think that it's going to be done probably in secret. And because it's done in secret, like, there ain't no real winners, you know? Like, why can't everything be out in the open and be truthful and be honest? But, like, if you're standing up for yourself, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, sometimes we have to do shitty things to get out of shitty situations. And it's a really shitty feeling. Life's not always chocolates and roses and butterflies. Sometimes you gotta take your stuff up, you know, level up for yourself, for your highest good. And this reading is for your highest good. So please, just bear with me here. In the future, we have, okay, your element, the Queen of Pentacles. And I wish there wasn't a glare because this is such a pretty deck. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, she knows what she wants. She has what she wants. She is that perfect girlfriend material if that were to ever exist, you know. She takes care of her house. She takes care of her job. She takes care of her kids. She takes care of her spouse. She takes care of herself. She is self-sufficient in every way. And you also have it paired up here with the King of Pentacles. So I'm definitely seeing like the same sort of groundedness coming out here. And these two people could be in union. Trying to see here. I definitely feel like it's going to be you receiving this information here. I'll pull a clarification card at the end, but like these two cards being directly across from each other, the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that's indicative that you're going to be getting this information out of nowhere. Right now you're conflicted, and that's just like right now. Maybe you're conflicted because you did get this information and now you're like, okay, what do I do with this information? I do see attraction here. I see a lot of attraction. I see two self-sufficient people. You feel as though you are stuck, Hangman. You feel as though you are stuck, but like you have this like different perspective going on. You're like kind of like sacrificing whatever you're sacrificing. There's so many things that you can sacrifice when you're like in this journey to like individual growth or just growth in general. But I feel like right now you feel like you're just kind of stuck in love. Like nothing much is going on. There's not much I can do about anything. Like my hands are behind my back at this point, regardless of whether I want them to be or not. They are. So I'm just going to hang out and see what kind of, you know, lesson I can learn from hanging out here, what kind of view I could possibly see to help this make more sense to me. That's what I'm picking up from this card right now. And so I like that. Like, yeah, it might seem boring, but it's for a reason. And I think, you know, this other people see you as the Ace of Swords. So, like, this person knows that, like, you know. For some reason, it came out that way. Like, this person knows that you know. This person is like, you, that one, this. This is the truth. This girl, this man, this Taurus is the truth. I feel like somebody wants to express something to you. Some honest communication coming through here, but maybe not in the best way. So just be wary that that's not on your part because you don't want that to come back, sugar. I like the Ace of Swords there, though. And I said this at the beginning when I first started recording. The Eight of Pentacles. Another Earth here. The Eight of Pentacles is all about working on you working on your inner strength, making sure you're doing what you need to do that's going to be for your highest good. And I think that's why you are in the hanged man position right now. I feel like you are in this position because you are working very hard on yourself. This is something that you've acknowledged, and you're like, if I want to have a happy relationship, a successful relationship, I have to go inside and I have to do this inner work. I have to do this inner work, and I want to, because I want that future. I want to be happy. I want things to be solid. And if I'm not up to par, how can I expect my relationship to be up to par? You could be throwing yourself into work too. You could be throwing yourself into work, trying to keep yourself busy. But it's definitely because you recognize that there's something that needs to be worked on. And I get the feeling that you're working very meticulously and hard and studious about whatever it needs to be that makes you feel aligned, so you can draw those things in. Let's go ahead and see what the outcome is, shall we, guys? Oh, it's beautiful. You got the outcome as the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. This is like my love card. Like, this is one of my like soulmate cards, if you will. Like, it's actually really beautiful. The Two of Cups is that knowing look, you know, like strange, like when you pull up to the gas station to get gas and you haven't gotten out of your car yet, and you're kind of in a daze almost, and then like somebody that you know drives by, and you just know that you guys are feeling the same feeling, maybe thinking the same thing, like you're in each other's element. You guys are connected, and this person knows that. This person knows that they have very strong, loving feelings for you. It is a very, very deep card. A very deep card. It reminds me of the Strength card as well, because it has a lion with wings. So I feel like that's also representative of like, or symbolic of having that kind of like, I feel your feels. Like, are you thinking about the specific thing? Because I am, and I feel like you might be kind of like telepathic, maybe in a way. But maybe it's not something that you guys acknowledge, because like right now it's just like, it's love. Like, you guys care about each other a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get a clarification card for you real quick on this Seven of Swords. I'm trying to keep these at like 15 minutes. I'm going over. Okay, let's go ahead and see why the Seven of Swords is here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I'm gonna give it 5 shuffles if a card doesn't pop out. Seven of Swords. Nope. The cards were like, oh, you asked for it. Then they're like, don't be cocky with me. Don't try to rush me, bitch. Sorry, pardon my language. Okay. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Please tell us why the Seven of Swords is here. One more. Can I get one more? Any more messages about the Seven of Swords? We'll take those. We'll take those. We'll take those, and we'll take them into consideration. So the first card to pop out. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, to clarify the Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a card of being victorious, like the Golden Fleece. I don't know if you're familiar with that story or not, but like you went through sometimes the Five of Wands conflict, right? And you made it out of this conflict, and you're being recognized now. Like, there's a recognition. Somebody realizes something, they recognize something. And what they're recognizing here is that I believe that you are the Empress. This is also like the Taurus zodiac matches up with this very well with the Empress. The Empress corresponds to Taurus and I think Libra, because Venus, you know. But she is able to draw anything she wants into her. She is not a queen. She is her divine feminine self. She is aligned. She has done the work. She's done the work. The Eight of Pentacles. She's done that work. She's still doing that work because growth never ends. Growth never stops. And if you are completely aligned, you will always be doing your work. And it won't be that hard. You are getting your truth. You are understanding what your truths are. People are understanding what your truths are and who you are. And they're understanding that that you're the Empress. That you're the one. They can't do any better than this right now. They can't do any better than this right now. They don't want to. Like, you're the one that they want. They see that you're drawing all this stuff, and they see that you're, like, independent, that you can have your own, that you can handle yourself, that you can be happy, that you're working on yourself. And you've been working on yourself hard with this Hangman here and with this Eight of Pentacles, best believe. And it's paying off because you are coming into your Empress mode. I can't express that enough. That's the coolest shit I ever heard. Good for you guys. Good for you. I'm serious. And then we had the Nine of Wands. And it kind of came out sideways, so I'll tell you, like, what I feel both ways, like, if it was reversed, too. So upright, I feel like somebody's guarded, like, hand over chest, like, I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know. Alright, is you a lie? You lie like a rug, like a carpenter. But there's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion here. I feel like this person might be a little bit guarded to come towards you because they recognize how extremely well you're doing. And if their energy is the Seven of Swords or the Five of Swords, or if they're bringing some of this conflict in, then they should feel a little bit guarded, because if they didn't, then they might be a sociopath, you know? But yeah, I think this is beautiful. I think that there's definitely like a recognition that you are like the one. You make them happy. You bring them in. You draw them in. You offer everything. Everything that you are is everything that needs to be on the table. Point blank. And it seems like you might be getting some communication with the Eight of Wands. Somebody is going to be, like, sneaky about this. I don't know if they need to be. Like, I always feel like there's better ways. But like I said, like, I've been in, a position before where things were just so bad I had to do a bad thing to get out of, like, a bad situation. Like, I had to be mean so I could get out of the situation. And I knew that I was being mean. But I didn't know how else to get out of that situation. And it was something that I really needed to get out of because I was toxic. So you never know. But I really hope this resonated with you guys. There could be an air sign, a fire sign, an earth sign. That's all I really got. I don't really like to point out the zodiacs like that because it's all about. But somebody is coming in to offer you something. There is a message for you coming in. Someone wants to tell you how they feel. I feel like they're a little afraid to do that. Maybe they've hurt you in the past. But Mercury retrograde, they bring a lot of people back into our lives. But whoever this is, like, I feel like they definitely feel like you are in your element, you are in your zone. You know your worth. You're not settling for any less than that. And you'd rather be alone than do that shit. But so good for you. I'm so happy, and good for this person for acknowledging that. And if they don't fit no more, just throw them out, because you're the Empress right now, and you can attract the Emperor. You can do whatever you want. You can be by yourself and manifest all these things and bring them into you. But like, it's your love life is looking pretty good. I like that. Two of Cups, and they know this. They know this. All right. Well, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, this is my new channel, like my first channel, my only channel. And then my second recording. So I hope that everything like resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, or that you got some sort of something out of this. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. I don't really mind. Just don't be a dick. And I'll have some more readings out. And you guys be good, be safe, take care until the 19th. And I'm excited to hear what's going on with you guys. Please let me know what's going on in the comments. Please.